Hi guys, it's the docents here, Ugona.
And Ini
And today, while we're making breakfast, we're going to tell the story of how we met.
on Facebook. So I remember on Facebook, I think that was in my National Youth Service in Nigeria, NYC, and I did add on Facebook. I went through her profile and saw that, oh, she's a filmmaker, she's a producer and scriptwriter, and then I was like, wow, this lady is great. But without any sentimental or without any hidden agenda, I messaged her and said, hi, I see you're a filmmaker, you're a scriptwriter, nice work, keep up the great work, from one filmmaker to the other.
So initially it was just like I wouldn't say a friendship. It was just
mutual. It was mutual. Yeah, an acquaintance. Yeah.
Yes, and we were talking about our productions. I think that was the time you did the Okada video, was it?
Yes, that was the time. Okay, I had shot and I had written and shot this documentary, Okada the documentary film. Thanks to Mr. Editor of ICPC, he helped me put that script together as a young filmmaker.
So it was a documentary about Okada Riders in Abuja, how they make ends meet. I think one of them even had a business and everything, and he was living such a comfortable life just from doing the Okada job.
Yeah, another shout out to Kingsley and Tony and Ta. They helped me with that story. Kingsley found the Okada Rider, and that's one thing that intrigued me about you.
Really?
Yeah, you were drawn to the story. You were like, oh, you also want to see the end result of this documentary.
I thought it was a really good story, and not many people are interested in the lives of people who do jobs that might not be seen as big high-end paying work.
True.
But still, all these people, whether you're an Okada rider, whether you're hawking, whether you're a cleaner, every single person, every single job has dignity, and every single job contributes to society.
Yeah, and that's one interesting about the Okada rider. He's in Nigeria. To transport yourself from one place to another, the fastest way, I would say, in tight rural route to be via the Okada. You beat traffic if you use the Okada. And an intriguing thing about the story was this Okada guy, he was able to send his own kids to school even though he wasn't able to go to school.
Yeah.
He also had a side job which was installation of CCTV channel cameras, and he also had a shop where he sold electrical things. So it wasn't just that one job. In the morning when there is high demand for transportation, he'll go out there with his Okada. In the evening when people are returning back from work. And he owned property. And
yes, he was a landlord.
Yeah.
And a Okada driver that is a landlord.
And the house with this straightforward. No mind how the area view. Now I manage with the manager. And they used to the tenants like this one and they vacant. And this is a 3 self-contained. This 2 is complete, and that one is yet to be completed. So like this one is yet to be completed. And the area of this, so the area thereof which see the mud block who they use. Just patch and pass the rise. Like this one now where they vacant now. Before person go enter, if you don't get 50,000, nothing for you, no go enter here. Forget as it be like this. Forget at this place bill, and so we dig with the rugged down. Here na GRA. Ask me the meaning of GRA, government rejected area. I be this. So we manage ourselves as we take share. So like now we just arrange this one now. There so like the area now, like when I buy this land now 2006. When I come this village, the size now 50 by 50. But at that time now 8,000 naira. And they beg me, say the man why I give 8,000, they even tell me thank you. Till tomorrow they greet me, sir. But now with the size of this land for this village now, you don't get 600,000, maybe better.
You can imagine that, right?
So it just showed you, well, that was what I really loved about the documentary. It really showed me like how successful you can be when you hustle the right way and when you put a lot of energy into it. So in his documentary was what got us talking, and we're talking about how to do future documentaries. We're working on like a healthcare documentary and a transportation documentary.
A sports documentary, but well, bits and pieces of it. We still do have the raw footage, but we haven't still put them out
Yeah, it's not out yet, but hopefully it'll be out for you guys to see.
soon.
Anyway, back to the build up to our relationship. So we started talking online about work, and then I flew down to Nigeria. I know that might sound a bit stupid, flying down to Nigeria to meet someone you met on Facebook.
That's strange, right? I paid her flight ticket to come to Nigeria.
Okay, so yes, we were both invested in this meeting.
Yeah, and that's the important thing about relationships. You know, if you see someone that interests you and you see a future, or you think you see a future, there's nothing wrong with investing. In businesses, you do investment. If you're successful, right? If you fail, you learn and you move on.
That's true, but it's also good to, like, if you do meet someone online, just make sure you guys really are very open to each other. Make sure you build trust. Make sure you communicate a lot, because I think before you meet up with someone who you meet online, you need to really try and find out as much as you can about
the person. Ask questions.
Yeah.
Even though people may lie, but ask questions.
I'd spoken to his mom. I'd spoken to his sister. Bless you. I'd spoken to his family members, and so I was able to build some form of trust and some form of understanding of who he was, and I was able to know more about him. So going down to Nigeria, I didn't just go down to Nigeria for the purpose of us meeting and all of that. I went down for business. So one of the unfortunate risks about meeting someone online is that when you do meet them in person, they might not look the same. It could be like a picture of them online from 10 years ago, or they might be skinny online and then fat in person, or they may be beautiful online with all the makeup and then in person
they look totally different. Yeah,
totally different. So when I came down to Nigeria, I got to finally meet Ini after all that time talking online and getting to know each other. So anyway,
she got to find out I'm a Man U fan. Man U for life.
Very unfortunate, but we have to live with that. So when you met me in person, was I the same person you met online, or was I different? Be very honest, even though you might be afraid of me later.
The thing about this is, when I was going to come down to Lagos, because she flew from the UK down to Lagos
to see my mom.
Yeah, I'd asked a few friends, can I come spend some time in your place? But the distance would have been so bad. You know how Lagos is with all the traffic, Lagos, Nigeria. So the second option was, okay, get a hotel which is close to our place. But her mom said no, come stay in my house, and that was a good opportunity to get to know her, also know her family.
My mom wanted to get to know who I was talking to, and this person that I came all the way to Nigeria to
see.
Work with.
to work with.
It was work.
Yeah, it was work actually.
So when you finally met me, was I the same person you met online?
Yeah, that's another thing about meeting people in person after establishing communication online. When I got to meet her in person, I remember that evening I was in the taxi coming from the airport and driving into where she stays. There was this glow all around her. She looked angelic, she looked beautiful, and she's looking more angelic and more beautiful day after day. Can you pass me the spatula thing, please? You see, such a beautiful lady. Thank you.
So you didn't answer the question. So did I look the same way I looked online?
Yeah, you look the same way. She looked the same way she looks online. But there's one nice thing about my wife. Wear your glasses. So I always know that when she's with the glasses, she looks different. Without the glasses, can you take off the glasses? She looks different. I can't ask for anything more than that. Two beautiful different looks. Yeah, she didn't look much different. She looked taller than she was taller than me. I like that. And she was fair. Well, I already knew she was fair, but I saw the real fairness. And my wife doesn't wear a lot of makeup.
So for me, meeting Ini finally in person, the good thing is that I felt like I had already fallen in love with his personality and his soul, if that's the right word to use, before I actually met him physically and, fell in love with him physically. And I think that's one of the beauties of, talking to someone, getting to know someone before you finally meet them physically. Like a lot of people are superficial. They're just stuck on, the physical looks.
Excuse me, guys. Are we just doing 2 eggs or
3.
3 eggs? Okay, 3 eggs.
A lot of people are superficial. They're only stuck on the physical look.
Physical appearance. Oh.
Yes, physical appearance, and that really holds people back from actually truly loving a person completely. So when I met Ini, I still felt that vibe that I got, talking to him online or talking to him on the phone, and I loved him when I met him.
How did you get to fall in love with me? How did you get to fall in love? Who first asked you? Who first asked you out?
Didn't you ask me out?
Are you sure? I think you asked me out first.
I don't think I asked you out.
See, that's one thing I found about ladies. They'll be giving you that vibe.
A vibe is not asking somebody out.
Well, I did ask her out. One thing that made me ask her out was when she did something. She took my production, she took my documentary, and she sold it. She presented to a TV channel, an international TV channel, and that channel paid her. And then she came on to tell me the exact amount that was paid. And I was like, seriously? And I was like, okay. Well, I hadn't met her yet.
I think you're burning the onions.
I hadn't met her yet then, but she came back to say, oh, this is how much they paid, and I think your production is what the channel wants more than her own production. And I was shocked, and I was like, all right, take that money and buy an Amazon gift card and then send me so I can buy more film equipment. But do you know what this lady said? I was like, no, you're gonna save that money. That's when I said, that is my woman. And here we are.
So why did you propose, and how long was it till you proposed?
I remember how I proposed. Okay, first of all, the reason why I proposed was because I saw a future with her. There's one thing being a man and having a woman who is your support, who is your right support, and you also supporting her. But do you know how I even asked her out? I was like, would you be my director?
I think you might need to give them a bit of background. So Ini is into, cinematography and all of that, and I'm into script writing and directing and, producing. So we both complement each other when it comes to filmmaking. He knows the right way to get the shots, the right angles, the right kind of lighting, and then I know the right way to tell the story. So back to what you were saying.
Yeah, when I asked her, I was like, would you be my scriptwriter? Would you be my producer? Would you be my director? And I know she was laughing wherever she was. She was like, what do you mean by that? I said, now, if you're going to be working together, I need someone who will be directing what I'm producing, our production. I need someone who will be directing our production. I need someone who will be writing my script. So would you be, then I added forever. How was it? How did you feel when
I thought it was... Well, I felt it was very romantic because when he said that, it was like he was bringing together our loves, our passions, and showing how we complement each other and how we can come together to create something that was special. In a film, you bring together the script, you bring together the cinematographer, and you create something beautiful, something special. So with our relationship, that's how it was. Bringing 2 filmmakers together, a cinematographer, a writer, and a director. And
first of all, she's taller than me. Second of all, she's an extrovert. I'm an introvert. So
I wouldn't say I'm an extrovert.
She's an extrovert. Yeah, I think you're an extrovert. You're a happy person. Not that I'm a happy person, but I'm a quiet person. I'm an introvert. So I saw her as a complete complement to my personality.
And I saw him as someone who's completing and complementing me.
Yeah. I think our omelette is ready. I hope it looks nice.
Yeah, so that's the story of how... Wait, one more thing. So why did you propose? And when did you propose?
I think we'll leave that for a different story. Let's leave that for a different episode, babe.
So don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You can follow my personal YouTube channel in the link in the description below. Bye-bye.
Bye.